Hey up YouTube, what's going on? AmazingChi here, bringing you the Week 3 team builder for PPL Division 2 Season number 4 for Newcrustle United. Here we go. So many letters and numbers every week. I probably don't need to go through all that, but I know, it's just me, I guess. Just quickly recapping what happened Week 2. We should have won, we didn't, we lost, we essentially tiny bit of a choke. It was more sort of a battle of wits, essentially. It was more, well, it wasn't essentially a 50-50 decision, it was a more 70-30 decision, and I went for the 30 when I should have gone for the 70. So, yeah, I should have clicked Ice Beam rather than Thunderbolt, and I'd have won if I'd done that. I'd have also won if I'd gone for Stealth Rock rather than Stone Edge with Bulldog, but, you know, Bulldog got a kill in the end. So it wasn't all bad. Yeah, but Week 3, different team, we move on. We put that loss behind us, we live, we learn, we move on. Week 3, Birmingham Spritzee, OnesieBanette, Alex. Yeah, Alex has a team. That much we can say is true. The team is as follows: Tapu Koko, Landorus, Sandforce, no Sheer Force, Mega Scissor, Garchomp, Gigalith, Stoutland, Mantine, Silvally, and Hariyama. Actually, fun fact, I actually somehow managed to miss Silvally off my prep document entirely until about a day ago, essentially. But you know, so yeah, it took me a while to actually realise he had a Silvally there. Now I realise he has a Silvally. He's probably bringing Silvally. I think he's going to bring Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko, Mega Scissor, Garchomp, Gigalith, Silvally, and Hariyama. I think those are the things he has to bring because I think those are the things that take on Kyra and Black the best. Because defensively he doesn't match up quite. Defensively he matches up frankly poorly against Kyra and Black a little bit. So yeah, he has to be thick for Hariyama. I kind of feel like he has to bring Garchomp because it outspeeds and can outscarf. I think Silvally has to be Silvally Fire or release an Ice Resist. Tapu Koko just naturally has speed, so you could scarf that as well if you wanted to. And Mega Scissor obviously gets access to Bullet Punch. Gigalith. To be honest, Gigalith is more on my prediction of 6 because when I didn't realise he has Silvally. So I figured he was going to bring Stoutland because he would outspeed and you could probably do something in Sand Rush with Stoutland. But even with Silvally taking Stoutland's place, I can't see Mantine or Landorus Eye coming ahead of Gigalith. Well, I can't see Stoutland itself coming ahead of Gigalith either without a Sand Rush backing it up. So there is that. Yeah, so I kind of figure, Tapu Koko, Mega Scissor, Garchomp, Gigalith, Silvally, Hariyama, because obviously Gigalith can take a hit, and it has Sturdy, and it can hit me with rock moves. If it ends up being like literally the last line of defense for him, and taking Kyra Black out, because it can take a hit even without Sturdy, I think, from the calcs, and then obviously bop me back with Stone Edge if necessary. So there is that. So that's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting Tapu Koko, Mega Scissor, Garchomp, Gigalith, Silvally, and Hariyama. That's 6, isn't it? Yeah. And he has to be thick about Hariyama. I think I said that already. But yeah, moving on. We bring for what our team is here. That's not a sentence. We'll continue anyway. What we bring in this week starts with, for the first time, Skarmory. So yeah, Skarmory turns up for the first time this season. It is rocking the Leftovers and Sturdy with enough Spadef. It is a plus defense nature, but with enough Spadef to make a Fire Blast from a sort of mixed Garchomp a 2-hit KO. Basically, 3-hit KO, sorry. It means I take less than 50% from the Fire Blast from what's his face, Garchomp. Because if he brings Garchomp, he kind of has to bring Fire Blast, otherwise he gets completely walled by Skarmory. Whirlwind, Defog, Roost, and the Icy Wind. Yes, tiny bit memery here. Yes, if I get the Icy Wind off, it does about 30%. It doesn't do it doesn't do a lot, but it does a bit of damage and obviously slows down Garchomp. And if that is a Scarf Garchomp, that means I can slow it down enough that Kyra and Black can outspeed it. Same with the Landorus Eye if he brings that Scarf or if he brings it at all. Same with the Tapu Koko. I can slow that down to make sure it underspeeds Kyra and Black, especially if it is a Scarf. Tapu Koko has a slight outside, slight chance it might be. What are the other things? So it slows the Valley down as well. Slows the potential Stoutland down as well if he were to bring that. Scarfed or Sound Rush. But yeah, basically slows everything down a little bit and hits a bunch of those things 4 times effectively. The Landorus Eye and the Garchomp, obviously. Roost, Whirlwind. Whirlwind stops Mega Scissor setting up on me because obviously, whilst Mega Scissor can't do a lot to me, I can't do a lot to him either. Outside of, you know, HP Fire, which wouldn't do a lot. Probably wouldn't do it either. But Whirlwind just gets that the hell out of there. And if I get Rocks up, then I can start maybe Whirlwind around a bit, get a bit of chip damage, and getting things into the range of spoilers. Kara Black is coming. As if it wasn't from that. Like, if you didn't realise Kara Black was coming from that team matchup, check. Just, yeah. Take a good, long, hard look. So yeah, that's my thing. HB obviously a little nuts for death, and then I just had a bunch of EVs left over, so I just shoved 12 and everything. 12 to stop a speed creep being Mega Sizz, to make sure I sort of out-roost it essentially, if necessary. Outspeed a potential speed creeping Hariyama as well, so I can out-roost that. What else is slower? Mantine Speed Ties, I think, something like that. Basically just making sure I could out sort of roost any sort of potential speed creepers on that team, because you could have Fire Punch or, you know, even just a very, very powerful Adamant close combat does enough with this spread, because I kind of set it up just enough to take on that Garchomp rather than Hariyama. 12 in attack just because, 12 in speed for that, and then 12 in defense basically is the thing. I realised, I think 12 in defense with that plus nature gave me a sort of important hit KO barrier on, I think, the Garchomp as well. So then I thought 12 was enough, didn't give me any more benefit going any more than 12 on that, so I just put 12 in attack and 12 in speed, basically. Moving straight on to Kyron Black. Choice Scarf, and I kind of don't want to keep Choice Scarfing it, but my opponents keep giving me teams that really enjoy Choice Scarf Kyron. So yeah, Ice Beam, Fusion Ball, Earth Power, and for the first time, not a Dragon move, Hidden Power Fire for that pesky Scizor. That does about 70-80% to a, you know, reasonably bulky one. Earth Power, Fusion Ball, Ice Beam. Frankly, I really need Ice Beam. I think Kyron does get access to like Psychic. Just double check. Kyron does get access to Psychic, I think. Yeah, it would have. So that could be potentially useful against the Hariyama, but I'm not bringing it. Earth Power for Coco, because Earth Power one-shots Coco and Ice Beam doesn't, so yeah, I want to make sure I can one-shot that Coco, because if I outspeed it, then I can kill it and it can't kill me, which is always a good thing. Fusion Ball for the Mantine, of course, should that turn up, because otherwise it does get walled. Otherwise the other 3 moves do wall it. 152 speed is enough to outspeed Coco. He doesn't have anything sort of marginally lower that I kind of suspect to be Scarfed, because if he is Starland, he'll just Sound Rush you, and it doesn't matter anyway because I'll go miles ahead. So yeah, 152 speed, plus attack nature, minus for def actually. So potentially a little bit risky, but I'm trying to obviously take on more physical things with it rather than Coco. So yeah, Coco can exploit that minus attack with Dazzling Gleam a little bit more than but then like the Bullet Punch from Scissor, etc, etc, etc. So that's why I went minus defense rather than minus Spidef rather than defense. It lets me 100 to put into attack, and then just put the remaining 8 split evenly into defense and attack there. Just, you know, why not? But yeah, so that's the thing that happened. That is Kyron Black. No real reason to talk about that really any more than that, because it is Kyron Black and it does the same thing pretty much every single week so far. So yeah. Next up, I believe, chronologically in draft order, is, again, the first time bringing, it's Delmise. Delmise is Assault Vest, obviously he only has one ability, Steel Worker, Power Whip, Anchor Shot, Hidden Power Fire, and Earthquake. Earthquake was a quick last minute change. It did have Gyro Ball on there in case for any sort of like really, really fast things. Then I realised it does basically the same as Anchor Shot, because it does max out at like 120 or something, which is annoying. I can't remember what the max out Gyro Ball damage is, but it didn't really make much difference over Anchor Shot or Power Whip being more powerful on whatever monster I would use it on. So yeah, really made negligible difference. So I slapped on Earthquake just so I could deal with Coco that tiny bit easier. Also, you know, neutral on, well, it's a safe middle round play on something like Gigalith. Should you want to switch into, I don't know, don't know what he would want to switch into before this one on Gigalith, to be honest, because he'd probably be fearing the grass move. So Scissor. So it would do neutral damage to Scissor. But I also have that hidden power fire for that switch in, because Delmice's attack is not shabby. It is 86 base special attack, and with the 28 EVs I have invested in it, I think it does 50% to a full HP Scissor. So just full HP, could be defensive, doesn't really matter obviously in this case in terms of where the remaining 252, as long as they don't go in that SPDF, it does 50% minimum, I believe. So that is what I'm running on that. And then we have the Power Up Anchor Shot and Earthquake to trap and kill other things. The Assault Vest is there to take on pretty much any variant of Tapu Koko as best as it can, because obviously it's not going to be doing anything with Thunderbolt. Even with Alleged Drain Up, it does about a quarter. I think it's a 4-hit KO, maybe there's a slight 3-hit KO chance. Dazzling Gleam isn't going to be doing really anything either. And Brave Bird, I can take one and kill it, basically. I can take one and kill it. It does about 55, I think, %-ish. So I can take one just and kill it with Earthquake. Frankly, if it's doing Brave Bird, I can kill it with Power Whip as well, because the recall will put me in range of Power Whip. But Earthquake is 100% accurate, so there's that. Assault Vest, yeah. Whilst the Assault Vest doesn't really help me against the rest of the team, which is really physically offensive, obviously helps me a tiny bit more against a more specially offensive Landorus Eye, and with his team matchup, team build, like, because a lot of his things are really physically offensive, he doesn't have a lot of special attacks, so Landorus Eye kind of has to lean on the special side every week for him, which is a bit unfortunate for Lando, should he bring it, but it allows me to take on a little bit more, and obviously Power Up is neutral, and that's enough for me on that one. I don't really need the hidden Power Ice here, because Power Up is neutral on those ground types. And that is it. Yeah, 4 in each defense because I had EVs left over. Rest in 252 plus attack and 220 HP. Has nothing slower than Delmice, so I could go minus speed nature as well, which is helpful. And then we can move straight on to Crocodile. Yeah, move straight on to Crocodile. Fire Fang again, because it still does just enough. With I have to bring a slightly different build up on Crocodile this week, because obviously last week I could get away with less attack investment because it was just a normal Scissor. I need a little bit more attack investment to guarantee 2-hit KO on with the Fire Fang on Scissor with this one. So I have now 196 attack with an adamant nature, and I am 52 HP and 252 defense. We are not giving a damn about his special attackers, of which there are 3, I think. And they're not, because his special attack, frankly, his special attacking mons aren't particularly that strong. There's only really the Dazzling Gleam that he kind of fears. Maybe a coverage move from Lando Eye, Grass Knot maybe, just. I think I guessed that. So yeah, it kind of fears those couple of things, and that's about it. Focus Blast, of course. I guess Focus Blast everyone would imagine. So yeah, so really taking on those sort of Scissor U-turns, Garchomp, Dragon things, you know, really boosting that Intimidate down with the 252 defense, because I can get away with it. And the Rocky MZ is just to make sure I can just obliterate that Mantine should it turn up, because I don't like Mantine. Mantine can be annoying, especially to Cairo. Stealth Rock on here, I did toy with this and knockoff, but I didn't really have anything that a Crocodile comes in on, doesn't really want to be clicking knockoff. It's not really like, obviously knockoff is useful, but I'm pretty much always going to be clicking Earthquake or the Stone Edge. There's no real reason for me to click knockoff on his team because he has no dark weaknesses as such. So yeah, whilst knockoff's utility is always helpful, kind of got edged out, and I put Stealth Rock on here. We'll see how that works out in the battle, but because I kind of keep to and fro between ignoring Defog entirely on Scar Ray, just putting Stealth Rock on there instead and giving this knockoff in or a different coverage move. So I keep going back and forth. I think I'm going to stick as is for the battle, but it will stay as is. Oh yeah, the Rocky MZ is also like a neutral on Scissor and Gigalith and whatever wants to switch in on a predicted. I don't know what he'd switch into, actually predicting a Stone Edge. Well, hopefully he won't predict a Stone Edge. Rocky MZ on Mantine. Hopefully he'll just go for the Scold and try and kill me. I think he can take a Stone Edge. Maybe just. I don't know what it takes. I do get access to Thunderfang as well if I wanted to. So we'll see how that works out, maybe. Who knows? I haven't had the best luck with Z moves so far, so I kind of need to learn them a little bit more. But moving on into something that Mantine really hates is Electros, which once again is physical. I might bring this special eventually, but once again is physical. U-turn because he has 2 ground types. Thunder Punch because he has Mantine. Knock Off because why not? And Flamethrower because Scissor. So this is a little bit utility, just more taking out those things that kind of... This is more just to try and take out those things that Kyurem needs out of the way before it can just spam Ice Beam, basically. Could really do with something for Hariyama. No, I'm looking at this team, but I can't really change that now. Yeah, U-turn, Knock Off, just get rid of items. Knock Off is mainly there to get rid of any potential Choice Scarf, just to make sure that Kyurem can outspeed. So if he knocks off like a Garchomp Scarf or a Lando Ice Scarf or a Tapu Koko Scarf, should he want to do any of those 3 to make sure he outspeeds Kyurem Black and kill it, I can just try and knock off those Choice Scarfs as I can, and that helps Kyurem Black run through the team again. So basically this is all about trying to make sure Kyurem Black outspeeds his entire team and gets rid of those checks, basically. So I can just spam Ice Beam as much as I can, frankly. So yeah, that's kind of what Electros is all about. It's also Assault Vest just because, again, I needed something else for Tapu Koko a little bit, because obviously the Dazzling Gleam does hit that Crocodile electric immunity. So I do need, in case he goes for the middle ground play and clicks Dazzling Gleam on the predicted Crocodile, switching both Delmise and this can take a Dazzling Gleam fairly well, and it can take a Thunderbolt in Electric Terrain fairly well as well, so that's handy. Yeah, basically, there we go. Moving on, yeah, Assault Vest as well. Moving on to our, maybe my favourite Mon of the Week. I mean, yeah, the Icy Wind on Skarmory I kind of enjoy, but I like this one quite a lot. Just because his speed tiers are slightly weird. In the fact that he has nothing in between Tapu Koko and Garchomp, I get to run this as Jolly 156. It's really annoying. I think it literally just had to be Jolly. Like literally, if he literally just had Landorus, I'd be fine. But because it's Garchomp, I need to go Jolly. Just. So yeah, 156 plus speed nature on this, minus attack of course. I did Calc HP Fire just for memes, but then I realised it gets all 3 elemental punches, and that's all I need. So yeah, 100 goes into HP and obviously 2 to attack here. So yeah, I have Fire Punch, Ice Burst and Thunder Punch with the Fake Out for the fasty fast things, with obviously Technician to boost that Fake Out. Because it's Stab, it goes to 60 base power, because it's Technician, it goes to 90 base power, I believe. So that's cool. Does about 40% to Tapu Koko, which is handy. Expert Belt, because triple elemental punches. Not going to be enjoying those, folks. Spoilers. Like, this isn't even a battle. I'm already spoiling that one of those moves will probably kill something. You know what? I'm going to guarantee one of those moves is going to kill something. I'm going to kill something with a 4x super effective move in this match. Should he bring Mantine, I'm going to kill it with Thunder Punch. Should he bring either the 4x Weepings, I'm going to kill it with Ice Punch. Should he bring Scissor, probably bring Scissor, I'll kill it with Fire Punch. My prediction for this match is I will kill one of these. When building this, I'm predicting that, you know, one of those moves will hit something 4x super effective and just kill it. Because that's what Ambipomp's for. I love Ambipomp. It's such a great mon. So underrated, in my opinion. But there we are. That's the team. Just kind of annoying Skarmory. 2 Tapu Koko Assault Vest counters in Delmise and Electros. Crocodile is just there to be even more annoying again. This thing is for revenging mostly the Ambipomp. And then we have the potential sweeper in Kyurem. That's the team. You've seen my predictions. You've seen my team. We'll see how this goes in the match battle tomorrow. But for now, I've been AmazingChi, you've been amazing too. Until next time, ta-ra.